Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So today I want to talk about focus. And I want to talk about it because I sort of came to realization today that I tend to beat myself up a little bit about not being focused. And what I've come to realize is that I'm actually a lot more focused than I think I am. Sometimes I think I actually have laser focus. So today was a case in point. Today, even though it was not in my agenda, I decided to write a song about dragonflies. And I won't get into the whole reason why behind it and everything, but needless to say, I was actually studying some music theory and trying to think about how it was I was going to create some harmonies for another piece that I'm writing. But something somehow just triggered in my head that I needed to write this song about dragonflies. And so I did. I spent 3 hours, pretty much solid, writing the lyrics for the song. I haven't even started the music. It's just the lyrics so far. But and I realized after those 3 hours were up and the lyrics had pretty much, were pretty much where I need them to be, that was very focused time. And even though I got up from my desk a few times and that sort of thing, when I came back, I was still focused on the lyrics. And what I found was, having those little breaks where I might have just gone to get some more water or whatever. I wasn't gone for very long. It gave me sort of fresh eyes going back, and it was the cadence. I mean, I had the concept there. I knew what it was I wanted to say. I knew like all of that sort of stuff, but it was the cadence, the way that I was putting the words together, was a little bit off in certain places, and I got that fixed. There's one little tiny area that I think the music will actually take care of that once I start getting the harmony down for the piece. So, but what struck me was I thought, okay, I had 3 hours of totally focused time on this piece. I didn't sort of have the squirrel brain where I went, oh, I need to, clear off my desk, or I need to go work on that painting, or I need to, write in my agenda or whatever. I just found that it was clear, and it was time well spent. So, and hopefully when I go to write the music, it's going to work out the same way. But and then I started thinking about, why is it that I beat myself up about not being focused? And then I started thinking about, because we have this whole shiny object syndrome, and particularly me in my studio, and quite truthfully anywhere I go, because my head goes, one thing leads to another, and I just follow the path quite often. But what I have found too is that sometimes I'll be working on a piece at my desk, and I'll look up and I'll look at a painting that I'm working on, and something in that painting will then translate into what it is that I'm working on in the desk. And it might be a technique, it might be a color combination, it might be, a brush stroke, like it could be anything. And so even though it feels like I'm not focused because my attention's been drawn to something else, wherever my brain goes, it tends to pull that back to what it is that I'm working on. And what I've come to realize is that this is actually a strength of mine and not a weakness. So think about who you are in your day and what you do and where your brain goes, and think about something that you have thought of in the past as being a negative in your life and how really it's working for you. Those are my musings for today. Have a great one.